はい、皆さん、こんにちは。獅子王ゲームズへようこそ。今日も早速 NBA2K、21始めていきたいと思います。今、パークというかですね、ネイバーフットパークを歩いています。で、もうできるのかな。ちょっと、ルーレット、いつものデイリーのルーレットをちょっとしていきたいなと思っています。よいしょ。ちょっと待ってくださいね。読み込んでます。また音声がなさそうに聞こえていると思うんですけれども、著作権の関係でまた音声切ってますので、そこだけご了承いただいて、試合始まったらちゃんと試合音は出ますので、よいしょ、ここが空いてるかな、ここになるかな。なんか無音で怖いですよね。僕も怖いです。リアルのお仕事も一段落したんで、2時間程度ぐらいは、配信したいなというふうに思ってますので、皆さんまたお付き合いいただければと思います。さあ、何当たる？よっ、来た。15個ずつ、嬉しいね。ブースト15個は嬉しい。ありがとうございます。ありがとうございます。では、早速ですが、今の進行状況をちょっとお見せしときます。現状ですね、総合値87と、あと上げれるのは、スタンディングダンク、ポストフック、フリースロー、ポストフェード、あとはペリメーターディフェンスとスティールが上げれるような状態でございます。スピードは、速い方ですね。86、加速も84と、体は、脆弱です。46、ジャンプ力も大したことない。スタミナは94と、そこそこかなと。で、バッジの方ですね。フィニッシュバッジ、シュートバッジ、プレイメイクバッジ、ディフェンスリバウンドバッジと、ディフェンスリバウンドバッジはもう、お見せした通りです。1個しか取れませんので、インディミデーターですね。で、プレイメイキングが4つ。アンプラッカブル、スペースクリエイター、タイトハンドリング、ダウンヒル。これはもう皆さんお好みで、かと思うんですけれども、大体みんな、どんな時でもハンドリングとか、アンプラッカブルとか、ダウン、この辺は入れてくるのかなと思いますけれども、それは自分のプレイヤー、キャラの好みもあるかなというふうに思います。シュートに関しては、今フレキシブルリリースとレンジエクステンダー。本来であればコーナースペシャリストとかですね、ディープフェード、あとロングシュートの名手とかですね、この辺先に入れていきたいんですけども、ちょっと今体感でですね、ちょっとミドルから遠距離ですね、スリーポイント、ディープフェード、ディープ3なんかがなかなか決まりにくいかなっていう感覚が非常にありますので、先にちょっと、ベタなところでフレキシブルリリース、レンジエクステンダーというこの2つを押さえつつ、接近戦に、のポイント能力が非常に高くなるように、ちょっと修正をしていきたいなというふうに思っています。で、フィニッシュの方は、まだ、9個中3つですけども、安定したフィニッシャーと滑らかなフィニッシャー、この2つ今入れておりますと。あと、ジャイスレですね。ジャイアントスレイヤーとかですね。どうだかな。この辺かな。コンタクトフィニッシャーあたり入れたいかなっていうところではありますけども、これも好みかなというところなので、その辺は、おいおい考えていきたいなと。スポンサー契約、は、今のところは、モビルワン、ビーツ。これなんて読むの？これ、僕ね、時計のメーカーわかんないんだよね。これちょっと調べよう。なんていうメーカーちょっとわかんないです。もう時計とか全然興味がないんでね。ロレックスとか、G ショックくらいしかわかんない。ティソっていうところと、ゲータレード、ジョーダンと。というところで、今、スポンサーの方が、第1段階くらいですかね、入ってるかなと。ジャージの売り上げは、 今、全選手中で268番というような感じで、市場規模も B プラということで、まだまだ大したことはございませんという感じですね。で、タイトルにも書いておりますが、できればですね、早く、意中のレイカスの方に行って、トレードしたいな、トレードしてほしいなというところがあるんですけれども、もうちょっとキャリアを磨くといいますか、プレイしながらですね、チャンスを伺っていきたいの。最低10試合ということなので、今何試合終わったのかな？1試合、2試合、3試合、4試合、5試合、6試合、7試合、8試合、8試合目か。8試合まで終わってるのかな。次で、9試合目ということですので、ここから順番に9、10と、10試合目になった段階でちょっとレイカースに、の、パーセンテージ見て声かけていきたいなというふうに思っております。では早速、グリズリーズ戦始めていきます。よいしょ。
Kicking things off this week with the best highlights from the NBA 2K21 demo. First up, it's Oak City Beats testing out their My Player. Comes with the help D and snatches the dunk attempt. Don't go up with that weak stuff. Oak City Beats is waiting and anticipating. Now it's Isaac Reyes 77 in a quick game.
さてやっていきますよ。
Running the offense through Kobe and it's showtime. The double late, so the Mamba strikes with the vicious windmill poster.
さあ今日もダブルダブルは最低狙っていきたいところではある。早速高評価3件ありがとうございます。ぜひチャット欄もまた書き込んでください。さあ、ジャモレット。あれ、ジャモレットやったっけ？誰だっけ？今の誰？今の誰か分かんない。よし。もう、まずは、そうですね、ジャモレット。いい選手ですよね。ザイオンがいなければ、ザイオンより俺は全然いいと思うんだけどな。いい選手だと思います。なのでしっかりちょっと抑えていきたい。さて。はい、ファウルもらっていきます。
And not backing down from the physical defense, Junior embraces taking on these challenges. It seems like Gatorade has had a huge NBA.
さて、確実に2ポイントは取っておきたい。よし、OK です。さあ、ディフェンス。ジャモレットは下がってんのかな。で、おそらく、あれですね、シューティングガードの位置に入ってるのかな、僕は。ドンチッチがいるんでね、多分シューティングガードなんかな。今のところ点数では勝ってます。22対17と。そうです。僕があれですね。ポイントガードの位置入ってます。3秒バイオレーション。3秒かかったか、今の。よいしょ。ごめんなさい。こんな初歩的なミス。ペイント内で3秒やったのね、今のね。もうちょっといけると思ったけど。はい、ファール。
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here. And the first one drops. That's also good. So he hits
Okay.
both free throws.
さ
Junior.
あ、いいジュニアですよ。
Curry finds Cauley Stein. Here's Junior.
これは入れ
He
る。
uses the
はい。
glass on the layup. And the Mavericks lead by 5.
さて、30ポイント、30、30ポイント、30アシスト、30得点までは行きたいですよ。これにかけられてる。ちょっとカバーして。はい、ナイス。
Good.
あれ、入っちゃった
Basket starting off 1 for 1 with that
今
shot.
のはあれだね、
And
ラッ
that's
キー
an
だね。
example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And I'm gonna give him a
Hey.
lot of credit because he saw what he was up against.
はい、ファールもう1回もらいましたよ。
And with the
なんか
offense
ファールがもらいやすくなってる印象なんだけ
they
どな。
saved the layup.
Dallas shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
はい、
What I love about
あら
Junior, he's
あ、
got
いけたか。
grit and
確実今
tenacity.
6点
He's
取ってま
always looking
す。
for
はい。
ways to improve.
さて、
Here's Melton. He's coming off a 10-point game against Orlando. Jones with it.
頼む。
Now defended by Cauley Stein.
And already they've noticeable advantage
Hey.
in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
はい、
Junior the pass to Powell.
はい、パスパスパ
The
ス。
6-footer's good.
うん、
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute
フ
perfection.
ェイク。ねえ、はい
And。so is Jones. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies.
さて、
7-point differential. And this is the first time they've matched up with the Mavericks this year.
Going against a conference opponent, one that
Yes.
outplayed them head to head last
パ
season.
ス、
A
パ
chance
ス。
for payback.
To
はい
the。paint. And the rejection
Ah.
by Jang.
シュートブロック。
Jones
ま、
kicks to Jackson. Over Junior. Jackson misses.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
It's stolen by Jones.
何ちょっと待って、ちょっと待って。
The
なん
drive
か、
by Jackson.
もうすごい止められてるけど。
The Mavericks pull it in. Junior the pass to Finney-Smith. Over to the wing. Here's Junior. And the shot is good. Dropping in on the rim. Junior's got 8.
まずは
Showing the
8点、フレ
versatility.
キシブ
Junior's
ル、
a
レンジ、
threat
エ
to
クステン
score
ダー
from
出てます。
anywhere on the floor.
はいはいはい。
Jones the pass to Jang. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
はい。
Curry looking it over.
よいしょ。
Junior kicks to Finney-Smith. Cauley Stein dishes to Junior. The
はい。
baseline jumper goes down.
ジャンプシュート、ちょっとずつだけだけど感覚も分かってきたのかな。まあでもバッチが発動してますからね。
And here's Jones. Anderson in the post.
よし。
And it's Finney-Smith with
Hey.
the rebound.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter. And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Now here's Jones. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the
Beasley.
paint already here is eye-opening.
はい。
Curry passes to Junior. And
Hey.
they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really
ポイントガード、
impressed
シ
with
シ
their offensive
を
execution.
John Morant,
シューティン
he's
グガード
checked
で
in
す
for
ね。
Tyus
コブちゃん
Jones.
が入ってきた。Oh my god!
With a change here too. Cobb's checked in for Curry.
And watching Kyle Anderson, Greg Popovich once stated he's not what you'd call a typical NBA athlete.
AGA hit the nickname Slow-Mo because he plays at a deliberate pace. He has tremendous skills, a
Hey.
high basketball
Good
IQ. He has improved defensively. He's a jack of all trades.
はい。
And that one's good, Junior.
And not hard to see. They are giving up points on this run. Just too
Thank
many
you.
good looks from in close.
よいしょ。
Morant outside. Passes it to Melton.
That is the perfect
Hey.
technique to rebound. I mean, he shields his man, kept him behind, and then he's off to the races.
あいつどこ行くんや
Pass to Stein. Here's Cobb. Nailed
Nice.
from three-point land.
ナイス
And the
ナイ
Mavericks
ス
lead
ナイ
by
ス
16.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard
あいつ
to
は
win.
あいつ止めろよ
Surrounding this
ジャモレ
high
を
of field goal percentage.
ジャモレットジャモラント
Morant
ジャモレ
with
ッ
it.
トジャモラント
14 points from him
どっちだ
the
っけ
last
名前
game against the Magic in Orlando.
人の名前覚えれんなおいおいおいコブ
Morant's got 6.
Challenging the heart of the defense. John Morant can beat
はい
you
第
with
1
the
クォーター
pass
終わり
or
ま
the
し
shot.
た
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Their work from
さあ
beyond
ど
the
う
arc. And we welcome you back to NBA action, a great tradition, Christmas Day basketball. Here
これかな
on
まだ
2K
シューティングガードの位
And
置か
quite a
な
position here for the Mavericks to be in. What do you think, guys?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers,
Hey, come on.
boy, do they add up.
And that's their strategy. Try to overwhelm you. Try to put you in a hole you have to dig yourself out of.
And
さあ
now
ま
let's
あ
check
見
out the
ろ
lineups courtesy of
おかっこいいね
Gatorade,
顔
all fueled
お
up
真
and
剣なの
ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So the
何
Grizzlies
この何このシーン
Dang is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then there's Dylan
Hey,
Brooks. Then
何
there's
今の
John Morant.
あ
And
の
it's
横顔
Melton in at the
いらん
two.
しそんな
Dallas making a switch here. Porzingis is checked in.
ポイントガードに入ってるねピッチ
And
なってるよ
stolen by Stein. Here's Junior. It's good again, and the next one. So
Okay.
great shooting night so far.
Playing
シュー
with
トは
so
いいよ
much confidence. When
あ
Junior
ら
finds his
あ
rhythm,
らららら
he
ら
is
ら
a
らら
lot
ら
of
ら
fun.
あ
That's what happens when nothing
どう
goes
した
your
の
way. You start to lose focus, and it makes matters worse.
Grizzlies making a switch
ちょ
here.
っと
Valanciunas
点
is
数
checked in,
はいい
and
感じで
Dallas
伸
with
び
a
てる
change
ん
here
だ
too.
けど
Kleber's checked in.
はい
Pass to Finney Smith.
はい
Now here's Junior. Brooks covering, and
よ
Finney Smith gets
し
it to go. Finney
点
Smith
数はいい
gets
ん
his
だ
first
け
bucket
ど
of the
も
game, and he's on the board for 3.
アシストが取りたいだすへいへいへいへいへいへ
Now
い
the pass to Valanciunas.
へいへいへいへい
Out to Morant.
それをフリーにしてはいかん
It's rebounded by Dallas.
Ooh, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, there were more rumors that the Grizzlies' ownership were exploring
どうフリーの味方
relocation.
見つけて
Now, the lease at FedEx Forum runs
ど
through
こも上がってきてる
2027, with substantial
いよ
penalties
いよ
for breaking it early. But playing in a small market with the financial challenges the league has seen of late, that wouldn't necessarily preclude a
1
move someday down the road. Guys?
1ちゃうの
Hopefully they can stay put. Down to 5 on the shot
ナイ
clock.
ス
And so it looks like
ナイ
the
スっ
Grizzlies
す
retain possession here. Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis.
あれ下げられちゃったよ
Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them.
さてさてさて
A
どんどん
few
いく
guys
よ
that so Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school,
あ
and it's really about his personality.
Hey,
This
Jordan.
is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed
あれ
his
引っ掛けられてる
confidence. Charles Oakley, another
どいて
guy
どいて
who
どいて
would run through a wall or through you
Hey.
to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years.
あ
but
いい
didn't
ね
have
あ
the
の人
opportunity to play
ス
with up
リーポイン
close.
トがいいんじゃない
I
あ
got a
カ
great
ーリーの
appreciation
弟さん
for
かい
his skill set.
Here's Melton.
んあ
And
Hey.
with the success they've
Come
had
on.
rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Basket good.
ちょっこ
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
Here's Melton. Inside, Jackson. Well timed
Oh my God.
pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Jackson's got his first bucket in this one.
And I love the confidence with which Jackson plays. Even when the D is bodying him up, he just powers through it.
And here's Doncic from the arc.
お
Another
お、
three
さすが
for
ドン
Dallas.
チッ
And
チ。
they're getting their points now
ドン
almost
チッチやる。
exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes
やばい。
are from beyond the arc.
やられた。
Basket by Jones.
やられちまった。いらんことした。
High
は
percentage
い。
look. This is what your offense is designed to do.
Passes it to Curry. Launches it. Buries it from
ナイス、ドン
three-point
チッ
range.
チ。
And they're shooting
Doncic.
just over 50% on their three-point attempts. Easy to see how they've been able to edge out in front.
Here's Melton.
ナイス。
Mavericks
走ってるよ
with the rebound.
走ってるよ。
Powell's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Junior.
なんか
He's
俺
still
が取る
up.
わ。
Now he is
なんか
9
ちょっ
of
とアリウ
10.
ープ狙いで
Love
ちょっと
that they're
走り込んでくんじゃね
continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Outside Jackson. Cauley Stein grabs the board.
はい。
Cauley Stein's got his fifth rebound in this one.
はい。
Got a piece of
何のために走り込んできたんや、今お前
It
は。
falls for his seventh bucket of the contest. He's
どないなっ
7
とん
for
ねん、お
9.
前。
And started
Ush.
hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
ここはちゃんと抑えていこう。抑えていこ
Jones looking for an opening. Jackson
さ
has
て
a two-pointer.
う。はい、リバウンド。
And no good.
はい、もらうよ
Try
もらうよ
continuing for him.
もらうよ。
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot.
Oh my god.
And that's a foul called on Dwight Powell. That's his first foul of the game. And the bonus will go to the free throw.
なぜにス
And the
リーが
Mavericks
入
making a
らな
change here.
い
Finney Smith's check
難
in.
しい。スイッチどれとスイ
Outside
ッチ
Jackson.
何とスイッチであいつ来たん
Stolen. And here we go. The Mavericks on a fast break. Junior with the ball. And that's going to be a treble.
いやいや、あいつさ、何のために走り込んでくるんいつも。2回目やぞ。
Memphis has gone
Fuck
0-2
off.
from deep
Fine.
here in the second. Outside Jones. Pass to
お
Jackson.
腹減ったな
Fires。from deep.
ありば。
The Mavericks
Nice.
pull it in.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket
ア
anyway,
シストも
so a
3つ目。まあ
three-point
3
chance for
つ
him.
か少ないな、ち
The
ょっと。
Mavericks have had 12 attempts at the line, making 8 so far.
And Cauley Stein has drawn comparisons to Tyson Chandler due to his length and athleticism. It's important he continues to get better.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Kicks to Jang. Outside Jones.
ナイ
Deflected
ス。
and stolen by Cauley Stein. Here's Junior.
はい。
Finished off the break. Junior's got 25 points in the game.
25 points.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to
25
do
points.
this at home,
Get it.
another to do it in a hostile environment.
They built up this huge league with great play at both ends. They're going to love
Ush.
watching film tomorrow.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All
And so guys, it's Junior
さ
making
て
things happen
ちょ
for
っとこの
Dallas.
ハーフ
He's
タイ
at
ム
the
に
quarter century mark, 25 points for him in this
ツイッ
game.
ターで宣伝
As
さ
they
せて
have
もらおう
looked to
と。
him over and over to make things happen. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
ちょっと待って。よいしょ。え。今、しばらくお待ちくださいまし。これは NBA、K21。
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Junior in this one, he's been everywhere.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
あれ、始まっちゃった。
On the court for the Mavericks.
今、
Doncic and Hardaway at the 2 and the 3. Porzingis is out there with Cauley Stein, and it's Barea in at the 1. This is his first free throw of the game.
And his percentage at the line last season, right at the 75%
Take
mark.
a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
よし。さあ、
Some changes for Memphis. Jang, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Kyle Anderson comes in for Jackson. And Jones subbed in for Winslow. Junior's checked in for Dallas. Cobb comes in for JJ Barea.
えい。ちょっと待ってね、ちょっと待ってね。なんか、こんなタイミングで、メッセージが来た。よいしょ。えい。はい、お待たせしましたと。さてと、さあ、後半戦、第3クォーター6分ぐらいからかな、6分ちょいから出てます。じゃあ、モラント、やるな、お前は。お、ドンチッチが入ってるから。My name is nice pass.
Zion goes 1, Morant goes 2, and with everything we know about them now, could you imagine having to make that choice today?
That is a tough choice, GA. Or even crazier, could you imagine having both of them on your team? The reason why I say that is amateurs, they played together in South Carolina. At the time, they would be the future of this league.
Look
at that jumper. It's not a quick release, but it's a high release. Anderson in the face of pressure.
And the shot goes in. And now it's 27 points for Junior.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Anderson inside. Cauley Stein defending. Porzingis.
Oi, nice.
And it goes out of bounds.
Yeah.
Porzingis. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
ポルジーんだよね、ポルジー。やっぱ大きいしね。あとスリーポイントも打てるからな。はい。
Anderson finds Brooks. Now Jang. That one, no good. Cauley Stein with the defensive effort.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far. Ooh, rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
Pass to Anderson.
空いてる。開きっぱなしやで。今の。バスケさん、こんにちは。
Jackson, he's checked in for Dylan Brooks. Then for the Mavericks, Dwight Powell's checked in for Porzingis, and Curry subbed in for Kyle. And so just 5 to shoot. The Grizzlies with another miss. Dallas shooting 47% from the field in the third. And there's the pass to Curry, and here's Junior. Dallas moving the ball around. Another 3 for Dallas.
Strong work for him at the offense end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Memphis has gone 1-3 from downtown since halftime. Jones kicks to Zhang. To the inside, Jackson. And
Nice.
that time, also a missed shot.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
なんかもう一人おんねん。
To the right wing for the 3. And Junior with the basket on the assist by Curry. Junior's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Mavs. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
さあ、30点を超えて33点。アシストもうちょっと稼いでいきたい。
This could be a problem. That's his 4th foul with plenty of basketball left to play.
Anderson against Powell. Feeds it to Jones.
やばい。
6 to shoot. Finds
やばい。
himself wide open and drills.
今のはごめんなさい。
Jones has got 12 in the game.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Junior the pass to Powell.
何しよんの
Over Anderson, and the Mavericks getting another bucket. Right
アシスト稼がれへんやん、そのパティンは。
now Jones, he's got 12.
あ、
Outside Jackson.
ディフェンス。
No good
な
on
ん
the
で
dribble.
俺が取りたかった今
He hasn't had
の
the。rhythm tonight. Tried to make up for it there,
ボ
but it
ケ
just
よ、も
wasn't meant to be.
う。すげえな、俺に当たり。
Curry kicks to Junior.
はい、
Passes it to
打てよ。
Three-pointer on the way.
ドーン。
It's rebounded by Memphis.
ドンドーン。なんじゃ今の。
Here's Melton. To the paint. Here's Jang. And the rejection by Cauley Stein.
はい。
Junior dishes to Powell. Lets it go from 11. The
で、
shot,
入らへんみ
no
たいな
good.
ね。
And it's Jones with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Here's Anderson. Cauley Stein
Pass.
grabs the board.
Pass.
It's been all Mavericks.
パス。
Out to the right wing.
は
And
い。
Junior throws it down.
And look how Junior's
マイチームですら
ability to beat the
どうしたバスケさん。
finds an opening.
ちょっとそれをね、巷ではね、スランプって言うんですよ。
At the elbow, it's Jackson.
なんか、マイキャリアやった後でもマイチームやると、ちょっと感覚が。やばい。
That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket. Dallas shooting well, 52% in the third. They came to play offensively in the second
あ、
half.
失敗。今の完全な
Two
失
free
敗。
throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
失敗じゃん。今の
This
絶
is
対俺
his
が打つ
first
べきや
chance
ん
at。the line tonight. The first free throw
なん
is
か
good.
アシストを稼ごうとして調子乗りすぎて。
This half is that when they
お
get
ひ
to
げ
the
の
line,
形はお兄ちゃんと一緒だね。
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And as a team, they're hovering around the high 80s from the free throw line. They've gotten better as the game has gone along, which is exactly what you want to see.
Here's Melton. The feed to Jang.
あ、
Over Cauley Stein. Jang, no luck.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's
は
see
い。
if he can get it going.
頼むよ。は
Gets
い
it。to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Free throw good by Curry. Memphis has gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Pass to Melton. He feeds it to Jang. Over Cauley Stein. And too long on the
あ
shot.、
せっちゃんさん、こんにちは。
This has just been a brutal period.
And that one's good, Junior. Junior's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Well, when you play with Junior's level of desire, you simply do not go down easy.
やべえぞ、やべえぞ。
Jackson passes to Anderson.
離れてねえっつって、ペイントをちょっとカバーしようと思って下がっとるだけやて。
Executing the offense. That pass on time
ひでえ
and
な、
on
扱いが相変わらず。しびれえねん、ちょっと。はい
Up、top, Curry.
俺フリーや
And
け
the
ど。
Mavericks getting another bucket right
カリ
there.
か。
That's a high
Curry
percentage
か。
look when the D
お兄
doesn't
ちゃんと
fight
ヒゲ
over
が
the
一緒だ
screen.
ね。
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
And as we
皆さんも
conclude
ぜ
the
ひ
third
チャット
quarter,
欄書
pretty
き
much
込ん
a
でくだ
blowout.
さ
It's
い。
a
全部ちょっと
one-sided
読んでますんでね。
It's
また高評価やチャンネル登録もお願いいたします。
live from the and a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Assist of the game もうアシスト4つやからな。あ、俺、俺、ち
Execution.
ょっと、第4クォーターも出して、俺のこと。あ、出た。ありがとう。
And then for Dallas,
Hi.
Porzingis comes in for Cauley Stein, and Junior subbed in for Trey Burke. And Winslow
Double team
comes to help right
Stop.
outside.
パスが、
He kicks it to Junior. Goes up on the wing.
おう、
The Grizzlies pull it
Oh
in.
my god.
Jackson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
and every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
なんでそっちやねん。
It's rare these days
な
to
んかパスがおかしい。
dominate the glass
う
so
ん。
single-handedly.
やだやだ。
with it. Now right
多分
defender.
A プラスで終わりたいんやって俺は。
Now here's Morant.
う
He's starting closer.
ーん。
Just a natural
なんで
scorer, John Morant is. In this area, he's confident.
へいへいへいへいへい。はい。
Junior kicks to right.
そんななんでそんなパスするん？普通に優しいパスしてあげない
And
の
the league taking steps to discourage teams, Greg, from tossing away seasons in search of high draft picks. Has enough been done, you think, in that regard?
We'll see. I tell
Yeah.
you, the idea of a
ねえ、ありがたいです。
for the last few playoff spots. I think that's a good idea, actually.
Yeah.
It might keep more teams in the hunt down the stretch. And I think the onus also.
あんまりやってる人いないのかな？
Their teams to try to develop what they have and not always put it on the future. I think
外人さんにはね、人気ありそうやけどね。
always
日本人どうなんでしょうか？
Stolen by Jackson. Morant surveying the D. Drops in the
Wait.
tray. Morant's got 11 points.
なんかついでに他の FF の動画とかも伸びてくれたら嬉しいんですけ
John
ど。
Morant. Coach has to love that confident play.
はい。
Bounce pass from right.
と見せかけて。
Porzingis passes to Finney Smith.
はい。決まる。はい。と見せかけてパス。
Some nice passing here by Dallas.
いけ俺ちゃん。
Here's
嘘。
Junior. No good with the
じゃあ
triple.
最後に俺にパス
Memphis
すると
has
かなしじゃ
got
な
some
い。
tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep.
打つしかねえじゃん。
Morant. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Morant's
Yes,
got
sir.
7 now in this
Hi.
quarter.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
はい。
Junior kicks to Finney Smith.
はい。
Greg, you played against some terrific
すごい
players,
のよ。
including the late, great
はい。
Kobe Bryant. I'd love to hear your thoughts on playing against Kobe.
I mean,
あん。
his
しゃあないしゃあない。
still tough. I'm sure for many to deal with because he was just
あ、
taken from us
あ
at
て
such
ちゃ
a
ん。
young age.
あてちゃんだ。
But this guy was a
こんにちは。
ferocious competitor and someone who showed us in life and in tragedy that you need to make the most of every moment that we have here. You know, I just appreciate it
Oh my God.
to really the fans getting to know Kobe once his career was over because I think he was able to let his guard down a little bit and
どうな
show
っ
us
て
a
ん
brighter
の？
side, a more compassionate
A
side.
プラスで終えれなそうやな。下げられる。
And he makes the first.
下げられない。ありがとう。
Porter's checked in for Jaren Jackson. Tolliver comes in for
さ
Winslow.
て。
And Grayson Allen sub
よいしょ。
in for Brooks.
はい。
Burke, he's checked in for Dallas. Now, here's Junior.
はい。
Defended by Allen.
はい。
Burke looking over the floor.
えい。
Foul as the whistle blows.
ファウルファウル。
And the tenacity
はい。
of Junior's inside play goes right into the
40
defender
得
to
点。
get
で
fouled.
もアシストが伸びんかったな、今回は。
Grizzlies making a switch here. Jackson's
はい
checked in.
おー、完
And good for
璧。
Junior.
ちょうどいい。
157
ちょうどいい。
left to play in the final quarter.
ちょっと引っかかってます、今。
And it's Morant. That time on the assist from Porter.
人に引っかか
Morant's
ってま
got
す。
15 points here in
はい
the second half. Now here's Burke.
ちょ。
Guarded by Morant. Here's
はい。
Junior.
お
No
ー
good that time. And the Grizzlies going the other way
華麗な
now.
る。
Morant outside.
あ、やばい。戻りすぎた。
We hear about the extinction of great NBA
もういいね、いい
big
ね、
men.
そんなんは。入れさしとけ、入れさしとけ。
And if so,
はい。
Greg, is the game that has changed, or perhaps a dip in the talent at that position that has changed?
You know, you think
Hey.
back to the likes of Russell, Wilt, Kareem, and Hakeem, and Robinson, and Shaq. Some would say, well, we just got lucky. But in a lot of ways, we still have the dominance of the big man. They just play more outside,
Hey.
right? You know, Giannis.
Yep.
You look at what he can do, Anthony Davis, and the way he plays the game. I mean, LeBron, in essence, is a big man. I mean, you still can dominate the game
as a big. It's just that you now can actually, in some respects, have more impact because you're involved in more facets of the game.
ジャモちゃんはすごいな。は
In the record books as a blowout,
い。
a dominating performance for Dallas.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every
あ、
facet of this
今
game
の
for
は
that
絶
team.
対ない
I
わ。
mean, Kevin,
なんなん
it's
その
hard
ヘ
to
ボシュー
think
ト。
of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches,
知ってる
execution
知ってる
by
知っ
the
てる知ってる
players.
知ってる。抑えて。
Everything was just on target.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's
え、
over.
ちょっと待って、ちょっと待って、ちょっと待って。
Huge impact he had.
バックコートじゃない、こう、戦場におっただけや
There
ん。
wasn't much they could do to slow him down.
やん、判定が厳しすぎるだろうが。
He got.
やだな、あの判定、今の
And。here is Allen. Morant outside.
スイッチして、スイッチやで、スイッチやで。
And finished
いやいや、
off
スイッチ出てたやんか、もう。どうなって、今スイッチ出てたよね、バスケさんね。はい。
Here's Junior.
ほら。
Ends the 12-footer.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a
審
game
判
like
基軸。本当だよ。だってバックコートバイオレーションじゃないもん。戦場にいただけじゃん。
For Dallas is they get the win, a resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the
イ
game,
ェ
they just
ーイ。
completely took the crowd out of it.
どんどん VC 飲まれる。
Done on the road.
Thank you for joining us.
お、どんどん上がる。なんなん今回ありがたし。ありがたき幸せ。
And David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan, thanking you for being with us. So long.
さあ、1試合目終わりました。ちょっとアシストが伸びなかったのが反省点。これインタビューとかなんでなくなったのこれ。なんでインタビューが好きやったのにな。選ぶのでなんか怒られたり。お、ティッソ。ティッソやで。これ。ティッソのイベント。調べたもん俺。わからんから。あ、お金くれるって。お金より大事なことがあるやろうが、スキル上げることや。うわ、どうしよう。俺、もうスタンディングなんか上げてもな。スピードが上がるな、その代わり。ポストフェード上げる？何上げる？いや、スピードとか。ポストフェードをとりあえず80まで持っていこうか。あと、スティールをちょっと上げとく。これで。はめても食べても VC が出ていく悪魔の飲み物。で、バッチ。フィニッシュバッチ。滑らか安定。そして、コンタクトフィニッシャー入れとこう。レンジフレキシブリリース、コーナー、ロングシュート。ロングシュート入れたいけどな。高い方買った、安い方買った。っていうのはあれですよね。マンバフォーエバーエディションか普通の方かってことですよね。当然、マンバフォーエバーエディションを買いました。キャッチ&シュートに先する？それともシュートにしよっか。で、プレイメイキング。スペース、タイト、アンカーブ、ダウンヒルときたら、クイックファーストステップダウンか、ダウンヒルをもう一段階上げるか、どんな時でもハンドリング。なんか今回な、スタミナはあんま気にならんからな。ディフェンダーを破る能力が上昇する。いや、どんな時でもハンドリング。で、なんか高い方っていうか、まあ、その、マンバフォーエバーエディション買うと、なんかもともと10万 VC ついてくるんで、関心まだ33ペアです。なので、 あと何でしたっけ、ネイバーフッド系言ってたんですよ。お金取りにこう言ってましたね。なんで、僕はそっち買いました。あとは何ついてんのかな、パッケージ見ましょうか。わかんねえな。なんか中にね、カード、引き換えのやつ。わかりません。なんか2枚ぐらいプロダクトコードがついてますね。で、多分これ、マイチームで使えるで、リラードとザイオンの、コードもついてましたね。お金取りに行って。お金どこ？あっこやんね。内側から行けるの？まだ自分家、行ったことない。自分家も行ったことないですけどね。ああ、5000VC。全然 5000VC とか一瞬っすもんね。だって僕、これ、何でしたっけ、10万 VC ついてて、さらに僕、課金、でも VC 買いましたもん。で、とりあえず85まで一気に上げといてっていうとこからスタートしてるんで、鬼畜っす。マジで鬼畜っす。なんかこの、ちょっといろんななんかイベントのなんかこう、ムービーがカットされてて、ちょっと僕今回寂しいなって気はしますけど、ここでお金もらうんですよね。お金くれるみたい。なんか 850VC いただきました。買ってます。入れてもらえません。さて、先着。何これ。しかも使い道がパークのリュックを買います。なぜリュック？これで10試合目かな。じゃあ、セルティックス戦行きたいと思います。なんでリュックにしたん、バスケさん。俺とかもうタトゥーとかも入れたいけど、まだ我慢してんのに。もしもうこのビルドがもう全然あかんかったら、もう最悪の場合はやり直さなきゃと思ってね、置いてありますけど。まあもうでもこのビルドとりあえずは進めていきたいですけど。やっぱこういうダンクができんからね、派手なダンクやりたいけどね、俺の今のビルドだとね、できないから。でもバスケさんの考えが多分合ってると思います。今回センターとかパワーフォワードでペイント内に強くて、であとダンク、もうジャンプシュートがもう多分弱体化してるような気がするから、弱体化っていうか難しくなってる気がするんで。
You know, teams are digging deeper than ever before, even getting into the two-way contracts that give
さあ、今回もダブルダブル狙っていきたい。相変わらずはベンチ要員です。リュックもさに、あ、で、僕さっき背負ってたリュックもなんか得点でついてましたよ。ただでついてます。だから赤いリュック背負ってるやつはみんな多分エディションいい方買ってるんじゃないかな。
And Jason Tatum, he got a lot of the pub last year, and deservedly so. But Jaylen Brown made monstrous strides as well, especially when it came to efficiency.
Here's Junior.
これが入らんのよ、これが。なぜ？あ、してくれてる。早いって渡すの。俺何もできん。はい。ドン。まあ、デュックはでも20やったらまあモサってイメージですよね。デュック背負ってパーク来たよって感じですもんね。あいつうめえやつやでって。はい。ナイスパス。はい。さあ、今回はちょっとアシストも早めに意識して。 パーク行ったほど、それみんなマンバフォーエバーエディションです。
Walker finds Tatum. The pass to Walker. Off target with his three.
あいつのスリーは大したものね。入れないんか、入れないんか、パスせえへんし、入らへんのかい。よし。はい。
And here's Walker outside. Again, the miss by Walker.
It's time for him to start looking for other options. They can't let him keep
こうや
shooting.
んねんで。
His touch is gone.
Junior banked in off the glass. Junior's got
今
his
の
second
ムーブ
basket of the night.
And if you
一
know
回ちょっ
Junior's
と
story,
流れを
you know he's
外す。
unafraid
そして
of
もう一回
playing
同じ方向に進むム
physical
ーブ。
basketball.
Walker dishes to Hayward.
おい、ナイス。おい。こういうことや
Now
で
here's。Junior. Playing Memphis, he was nearly unstoppable.
はい。
Fires for three.
ああ、今のあかんわ。
Missing. Now Boston
バーがあ
takes
っ
it
と
the
ら
other
んぜ
way. To the middle. And slam dunk by Tatum.
No, 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 no.
Prime time point guard
Hey.
play. A sensational find
帰ってきた。
by Walker to set
Hey.
up the easy bucket.
Now Kleba. Nothing yet on the
Hey.
scoreboard for him. And that one, Junior.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
Brown outside.
お、キャッチ&シュートも出たな。
The shot by Hayward wide open.
Oh
The
my
shot's
God.
Brown making the play.
Right back at you.
ボストンが勝ってるよ、今。
Being scored.
おい、なんで
And
手前
here
やっ
comes
て俺
Brown.
が望んだ
Leading
パ
the
スは。
fast break. Tatum wide open. He fires one. His three-pointers off the mark.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Right wing. Right side, Porzingis. Over Rivas. Porzingis kicks to Kleba. No good from outside.
Oh, man, as good of a shooter as he is, it drives him crazy to miss a wide open three like that.
Brown feeling it out a bit. Back to Tatum. Shoots over Barea. Tatum's shot is off.
A golden
ちょっと
opportunity
パスの合間
that
に
can't make good.
感覚があ
Maybe
る。
a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that. The D hanging tough and stopping what would normally have been an easy lay-in.
Dishes it to Brown. To the wing right side. Tatum kicks to Brown.
バックは背負わなかった。なるほどね。
6 on the shot clock. Got it. Good job in the low post. And the Celtics lead by 10.
Their
I'm
play on
out.
both ends has been superb. We'll see if
12
they can
月か。そっか
maintain
そっか。
the
僕もね、
momentum.
前作は、その発売直後には買わなかったっすね。なんか、
And Dallas
PS4 のゲームから、ゲームっていうかガンマゲームしてなくて、あっと思って、やらなきゃみたいな。
He thinks the league can create a better system. Do you think so?
I think they can create a better
Hey,
system for
shoot.
some.
ないあ
I
れ
think the growth of the G League, no doubt,
ドフリーやったよ、今のは。
in that new system. Now these young rookies can get the playing time.
強いぞ、ボストン。ボストンセルティックス。
The experience of going
はい
to college, even for a year, can be invaluable.
There are pros both ways, college or the G League. Agreed?
I do. I'm just glad it's not a one-size-fits-all proposition. Now you have
Eh,
the
俺
option.
に
Not every kid wants to go to college and have that experience.
いけ。
Here's
Curry.
Curry. Williams
Curry.
with the block.
The reach of
あれなんで俺取れなかった
Williams
今。
is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
Brown, good.
And he's
ボッコボコにやられてるよ、ボストン様に。
looking to extend the lead.
Mavericks trail by 15.
はい。
Outside Curry. Pass to Junior. Pass to Cobb. Inside. Here's Junior. Misses.
あ
and
れ
the dry
俺も
spell
ミス多いな、
continues.
今回。
Boston's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Here's Wanamaker. 11-point game his last outing. Here's Smart. Powell pulls it in.
You hate to let those easy chances slip through your fingers.
ああ。うまいこと回れてない。
Here's Cauley Stein, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Enes Kanter.
Oh man, Cauley Stein is just a workhorse down inside, and because of his efforts, he earns a lot of tough foul calls in the process.
ご視聴ありがとうございます。7人見てくださってるのかな。ありがとうございます。ぜひ高評価とチャンネル登録、そしてぜひチャット欄書き込んでください。全部読んでますからね。なんかお話ししましょう。現在負けておりますけれども。13点をビハインドしてますけども。さあ
Outside, Smart. Williams against Powell. Williams passes to Kanter. Clock at 6. Brown inside, guarded by Kerr. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come
何
from
何ち
inside
っ
the
けえ
paint.
なお前。
And here's
Deep
Junior.
three.
7 points in the game. Hits
これで
the
流れを変えたい。
wow.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Outside, Smart. That one
い
drops
やディフェンスは崩れてねえべ、今
Celtics lead
の。
by 14.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here
かっこいいな、あ
to
の人。
start.
And the Mavericks call time here. And guys,
いやい
this
や、
is
まだ
the
起き、
first
ま
they're
そんな、
seeing Boston.
なんかまだまだ
This
全然
matchup being an
時間も足りてないん
East
で
West。affair, it'll be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
Yeah, should be a fun game to watch.
でもまあ、そうなったら嬉しいですよね。
That much. They'll learn a lot about each other tonight.
Passes to Cauley
せっか
Stein.
くやるんだったらね。
Rebounded by Smart. Celtics leading by 14.
なんかね、時間も何千時間かやらなきゃ。
That one falls.
何千時間やらなきゃっていうか、見ていただかないといけないと思います、多分。で、なんかその条件満たしたら連絡来るのその辺がちょっと僕もまだ分かってないんですけど、自分で申請するのかな。
To the right side. Here's Junior. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
His shooting has been a bright spot for them. Otherwise, they've struggled as a whole.
Wanamaker the pass to Kanter. Back to Wanamaker. Brown outside. No good on the 3.
よいしょ。
Mavericks trail by 14
Hey.
to the wing right side.
お前が。
Cobb no good. 1:15 left
今
in the
時間
first
全く
quarter
いかないです。マジですか。
Wanamaker misses. And the Mavericks with possession.
なんかすごい時間いりますよね。なんか何千時間、4000時間、5000時間、なんかそんなんいりますよね。シュートフォーム、何でしたっけね。わからないです。あとこれ終わったら見ます。お見せします。
Defense is right there. No good.
Hey.
Shot missing. Now Dallas takes it the other way.
Hey.
Gonna keep rolling here following the win against
Hey.
Memphis.
And sometimes it's a lot harder
なんかも
to
う、
get easy looks.
てっちゃんさん、ちょっと今回ディフェンスきつないですかマジで。マジで、ほんまに。
Good looks.
戻り早いし、
Moving without the ball. When you do that, things
速
tend to
攻
open
思いっ
up.
きりブロックしてくるし。4000時間か。
Giving him
まだまだまだですよ。
three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Mavericks trail by 11.
Hey.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot
Hey.
clock and game clock.
Down.
Junior throws it down.
Yeah, with each basket tonight,
まだまだこれからです
Jim's confidence has increased.
ひよっこですから
Just playing fantastic in this one.
ぜひいっぱい見てください。
Wanamaker looking over the floor. To the paint. Here's Kanter. And he can
こんなん抑えられへんわ。
And the Celtics lead by 11.
And guys, they
Hey.
continue to put a lot of
Yep.
pressure on the interior defenders.
うー
And an overpowering first quarter effort.
11点ビハインド。強いな。
Boston on top.
セルティックス
They lead
強い
by
な、おい。
11. We've got more
あ
NBA、
恥ずかしい。なんか、抑えられたとこ見られた。
And before the game, we checked in with Marcus Smart, who told us how his upbringing helped shape his approach to the game.
ね、時間はね、もう、なんか、ね、見ていただける方が、どれぐらい長く見ていただける方がいらっしゃるかっていう方、ね、そういうファンというか、温かい視聴者さんを獲得していかないとなかなか伸びないですよね。
Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
いやいやいや、一緒ですよ、そんなの。みんなもう結構一瞬で消されてる動画、一瞬で見ていただけなくなってる動画とか、まあ僕もね、まだまだ動画のクオリティっていう部分で言うと、まあ、反省というか改善することばかり、まだ始めたばかりですから、本当ね、ライバーというかライブ配信という手法を取ってるのもそのせいですけど、まずはまあ配信、いろいろ慣れていく。で、さらにだんだん、まあ、温かいファンの方とか視聴者さんを獲得しながら、もっと見ていただけるような動画を作っていくっていう風に思ってるんで、バスケさんのも後で登録いきますね。この配信終わって必ず僕行きますんで。ちょっと、お名前そのままでいいんですかね。ゆっくりバスケさんで調べたら出てくるのかな。
Back to Wanamaker, the 17-footer. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
Oh, this is the kind of ball movement they want to get from Cantor. Scan the floor, and when you spot the open man, get it to him.
さあ、もうめっちゃ点取られてるやん。62対35。
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
There's the pass to Wanamaker.
了解しました。後で必ず行きます。本名のアカウントじゃなくて、この獅子王のチャンネルから行きますね。多分登録したら多分名前出ると思いますんで。名前出るのか、名前出るかどうかは自分の設定次第か。獅子王ゲームズで登録行きますんで、ちょっと待っててくださいね。ね、やっぱりね、みんなでね、盛り上がっていかんと。
They couldn't have asked for much more from him today. He's been a key force in their offense.
And I remember a lot of scouts wondered whether Brown could ever become a 20-point per game scorer. That question was answered in only his fourth season.
Oh yeah, it didn't take long.
何強引なプレー。恥ずかしいわ。今回ちょっと体の強さも大事なような気がするな、俺。すごく。
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, if you can believe it, before Jaylen Brown went to the draft, one executive said the Cal Berkeley star was
了解しました。80。いいですね、8。できたら88とかが良かったな。はい。
Strong story, DA there, thanks. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Hardaway against Tatum. Brown outside. Boston, no good that time either. Dallas has gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times.
あれが入らんよね、みんなね。
Boston's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%, 7 of 13 on threes. Offensive rebound, Wanamaker. Great D that time from Curry.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Junior, the pass to Powell, falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
His field goal percentage is creeping up there now. I mean, it wasn't pretty in the first quarter.
And so Wanamaker will bring it up for the Celtics. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home.
Nice.
He sends it right off the glass.
今のすごくいい。
Williams can't hit. Dallas shooting 41% from the field in the second quarter up to this point. Here's Junior.
これが入らんのよ。これを入れていかないと点数上がらんよ。
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on
よいしょ。
the offensive end.
In-game adjustments are critical. They did an awesome job taking what the defense gave them.
は
He
い。
gets that one. And it's now 22 points for Junior.
It's their third straight make off an assist.
Wanamaker the pass to Cantor. 24 seconds left to play in the first half. Second chance shot and the
ちょっ
layup
と
is
ポル
good.
ジー何してんの？ちょっとリバウンド頑張ろう
Cantor's
よ
second。basket.
When it comes to offensive rebounding, Cantor has led the league in offensive boarding rates. I mean, when you think about it, perhaps the best at picking up his teammates' misses.
Porzingis and good. As
Good
it
go.
just snugs right down through the net.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
And so it's the Boston
よっ
Celtics
しゃ。
ahead by 26 points.
さあ、前半戦終わりました。いや、喜んでるけど負けてるから。
It's easy to see why they're on the
Thanks, Kevin. Here with head coach Brad Stevens. Coach, what did you think was the main edge you had?
あいつ、レイカースに行きたがってるけど、本気か？あの新人生意気だな。まあでも、レイカースの方がプレイスタイルは合ってるかもしれんな。
Have to make them
って
work
言
at
って
both
ま
ends.
す。
Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
Tatum and Cantor together down low. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. And it's Hayward in at the three, the small forward.
はい。
That's the group for Brad Stevens getting going here in the second half.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking
Fantastic
apart
って言ってる。
with their passing.
負けてる試合やけど頑張るぞ。
Porzingis against Cantor. Back to Walker. Six to shoot. Porzingis with the block. They recover it. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a
ジ
jump
ャ
ball.
ンプボール？あら、
A
そう？
fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot.
いいね。やっぱ大きくて。えい。
So it's Boston now, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
ありがとうございます、ちゃん。
And the Mavericks making a change here.
でもこれひっくり返せるかな。
Checked in.
僕が下がると下がってる間に下げられた？下げられたね。下げられちゃった。間に点数開いてるんですもん。
Cauley Stein, he's checked in
ほら
for Maxi Kleber. Junior
開いてはないか、今。開いたか。
Cobb in for JJ Barea. Williams kicks to Cantor. Cobb with
よ
the
し。
steal. The feed now to Junior.
はい。
Junior throws it down.
Check out the awareness Cobb has on D. Sees an opening and strips them of the ball.
Boston leading by 21. Outside, Smart. Ball's knocked loose.
頑張った俺。せいちゃん見てくれた今の。はい。チッチに渡す。あ、下がりすぎだ。
Doncic.
はい。
To the wing on the left.
はい、ポルちゃん。あ、ポルちゃんにパスしようと思ったの。
Shot clock at 6.
ポルちゃん、はい。
Some nice passing here by
ポルちゃん
Dallas.
打てるよ。ポルちゃんスリー打てる子やろ。おい、どうなっとんねんお前。
Better than good on the glass
回戦か。
today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams.
ちょっと今、ちょっと触りに行ったけどね。
Position here, thanks in
はいはい
part
はいはい
to
は
the
い。
way he's been able to
で
score the basketball.
あ、俺シューティングガードか。今
To
の
the
位置。
left side wing. Here's Junior. Good.
えい。
Goes to Doncic.
カモンカモン。
Doncic has got 3 assists tonight.
And perimeter scoring.
ナイス、ありがとうございます。あざっす、あざっす、あざっ
Of
す。
discussion at halftime.
But it had to be. These days, you need to
Hey.
stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
はい。
Outside, Porzingis. In the corner, it's Junior.
えいえいここ見
These
て。
defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Boston Celtics. They lead by 17. Out to the wing. Here's Brown. Doncic with the block.
And not exactly
Hey.
quick off the floor, but Luka uses great anticipation to make
落と
defensive
せ。
plays.
Here's
あ
Junior.
しまった
Off target from outside.
調子乗りすぎた
Celtics leading by 17.
今の俺の押しミス
Here's Wanamaker. 8 points for him.
えい
Junior with it. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
ちょっと今回の今見せ場じゃないのえい
Take it at defenders with conviction. You can earn a trip to the line.
For Dallas, they have looked good at the line tonight.
Hey.
They're perfect in 4 attempts.
Yeah, a year ago though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate
一
from
人
the
踏ん張る
free
獅子
throw
ちゃ
line.
ん
So that's a nice all-around effort.
Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Brad Wanamaker. Smart passes to Cantor. And the foul.
Oh my god
That is his first foul of the game.
ちょっと調子乗った今のは調子乗ったせっちゃんにいいとこ見せようと思って調子乗った
Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Doncic.
Tells you a little something about their team. They've been able to pull in front despite his troubles tonight.
Here's Junior. Good on the shot. 34 points.
よしあと13点追いついてきたよ
Love how fearless Junior is. He knows he's gonna have to deal with
俺下げんなよお
And it
前
doesn't bother him one bit.
俺がスコアラーやぞ
A minute 20 left in the third. Smart passes to Cantor. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
We're still waiting
Yo, yo.
for that first miss from the
Don't.
line this half.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
One of my favorite trash talkers in the NBA.
Don't.
Cantor never really shies away from taking jabs at opponents.
Hey,
And I think his
hey.
teammates like that.
Mavericks trail by 15. Porzingis passes to Cobb. Now here's Junior.
はいあれちょっと早いよパス返してこれはい
Looking for Cauley Stein. He gets it there.
わお
And coach can thank Junior's vision for this one. Watches
あ
how
いつ
the
ダンクは
floor
豪
is
快やな
moving and spots the open man.
50 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Tatum. Puts it up. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Tatum's got 4 points in the quarter.
Good reading the pick and roll. I like watching Tatum operate and taking what the D gives.
おいおいドンチッチ
Here's Junior. Knocks down the
どうだこの野郎
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock.
さあ来いカモンカモンカモンカモンカモン
Feeds it to Cantor. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second
よし
violation.
あと4秒なあと5秒弱これは俺に同性と
Here's Cauley Stein. The wing jumper off target. Jalen
なんで
Brown
俺じゃない
leading the charge for the
のなんで俺じゃない
Boston
の今のと
Celtics.
こ
And his big game just keeps getting
う
bigger. That corner sees him
ーん
get.
俺に投げるべきじゃないか
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
This is where the NBA's headed. I mean, multi-dimensional big.
よいしょ
That was just a beautiful pass.
はい
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for
Hey.
this game to become competitive. A moment now to reset the lineup.
あと10点これひっくり返すよ下げるなよ俺のこと分かったな監督
Bob is out there with Junior.
監督ってかヘッド
That's
コー
Willie
チ
Cauley-Stein. Then there's Doncic, and it's Porzingis in at the 5. Smart finds Tatum. Shoots over Doncic. Tatum no good.
Hey.
Mavericks trail by 10.
はい。これ取りに行くよ。あと7点、これ入れて沈めて7点。よし、ポイントガード。みんな生かすよ。ペイントから空きだよ。気をつけて。狙ってたやんけ、それ今の。完全に。ずーっと棒立ちしとってん。はい。ほら。あと8点。マジで追いつきたい。くそ。
And some changes here for the Celtics. Poirier's checked in, and Walker's subbed in for Marcus Smart.
マジで追いつきたい。
Just over a minute played. Walker's shot is off.
なんか隠って一回止まるんだよ。はい。よし。あと6点。ここはマジで気合入ってる今、俺。
Celtics leading by 6. Now Walker. Tatum deciding where to go with it.
ガラ空きやん。
No good off the back of the rim for Dallas. They've gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter.
よし、抜けた。あと4点。あと4点。あいつ今後ろ向いとったもんな。わかるよ。はい。なんでやねん。今フリーやったやんけ。
Junior kicks to Doncic. Now here's Junior, guarded by Walker.
はい。やられたらやり返せ。あと4点。追いつくこんなもん。俺の頑張り次第や。これちょっと抑えてよ、それは。頼むよ。はい。見たはい。あと2点。もう。くそ。腹立つな。マジで下げんとってや。この試合だけは頼む。監督。下げられた。戻ってきた。11点差まで開いとるかね。無理やん、11点はいけるか。ケンバーウォーカーでしょ、お前。あっこで追いつけへんかった俺のミスやな。はい。
Your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
何してんのもう。もさとあいつ。何してんの。こうや。ファールもらえ。はい。時間ないねん。はい。はい。あと12点。12点か。
They're on a 17-5 run. Walker the pass to Tatum.
もうフリーにさせてるしやもう。
Walker's got his fourth assist in this one.
はい、ポルちゃん。はい。
Hardaway finds Curry.
今のパスの方向がおかしいぞ。はい。またあいつや。 あいつはもう予備の動作が多いんだわ
Their
さ。
three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Celtics leading
あと何点
by 12.
あと何点
Smart deciding where to go with it. Pass to Tatum.
もうフリーにすなってマジで。
Oh, what a gamer this kid is. Tatum wants to deliver the payback blow. Now that's leadership.
はい。はい。
Junior kicks to Curry. Pass to Junior. There's the double team with Walker. Here's Porzingis. There's
ポル
the
ティングで
three.
す。それはあかん。それはあかん。ポルちゃん今、ちょっと期待できへん。中入ってほしい。
And here's Walker. Passes it to Hayward. Looks for Walker.
しゃ、
Gets it to
く
him.
そ。
And
ほ
that
んま
one
に。
good. Walker's
くそ
got
くそくそ。
18 points just in the second half.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game
はい、ポルちゃん。
firmly in hand.
This is no let up. You know, this is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games. Good interior
最後まで頑張ろう。
those passes
最後まで頑張ろう。
right on target.
To the middle. Here's Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
じゃ
I
あ、
love seeing Tatum exhibit the passion he's shown us tonight. Such a motivated performance.
はい。
Outside Curry.
めっちゃ見て、このケンバーウォーカーのこの、
And here's Porzingis for a
よ
three.
し
And a great
すげえディフェンスしてくる。
Curry's got his fourth assist with
多分
that
この
last one
辺、
here
こういう
tonight.
ディフェンスが前作にあんまなかったような気がするんだよな。へへへ。
Here's Walker. Greg, the NBA under Adam Silver has been aggressive looking for ways to enhance the product and attract fans. Where do you fall
くっ
on
さ
that point? Push the envelope or don't rock the boat or maybe somewhere in between?
Hey.
I think it might be somewhere in between. These days, people's attentions
はい。
can be pulled in so many different
パスがおかしい
directions. I think
よ
they're。smart to not rest on
パスの設定がおかしいのか
their laurels and continue to try to evolve, but with that evolution,
パスが違う
sometimes
方向
it's
に飛んでいく
not gonna
よ。
come over as well as they would like. But I'm a fan of some of the experiments, I should say, that we've tried thus far, and I hope the league continues to push the envelope.
That's a good thought. It's blocked, and he recovers it. Hayward outside, 6 on the shot clock. Second shot opportunity, and good. Takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And the Celtics
2
lead by
点差まで
18.
追いついたのに。
Curry passes
す
to Hardaway.
げえな、ケンバ様。
Good on the
ナイス
triple.
Oh, that's just a
Nice
terrific
to
night
see.
for him from the floor, making almost everything he looks at.
And
セルティック
Walker's
ス。
got the ball here for Boston. 2 seconds separating the shot
あいつ
clock
はな
and
んであ
game
こでずっと立て。
The pass to Tatum. Now Smart. Outside Walker.
止めて。
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
No, you're right. He'd take that 10 out of 10 times. He's not gonna miss another.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Some
50
moments
点も
throughout
取
this
ったの
one,
に
but。they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of
50
the
点も
game.
取ったのに。
Whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away
負
with the
けちゃ
win.
うなん
And
て
that's。going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA.
お、
Presented by
また
2K
スポン
Sports.
サーが。ありがとう、スポンサー。ちょっとインタビューしてや、俺にも。はい。3000よ。いえいえ、大安です。あ、そういうこと。どれぐらい行こう。3800ぐらいふっかけてやる。あ、このままでいいです。怖っ。怖っ。契約取られへんかった怖っ。何でしたっけちょっとスポンサー見る。あ、37%しか興味持ってくれてない。シグネチャームーブ。はい、アニメーション。 これだったっけ？はい。ジャンプシュート、マイケル・ジョーダン。フリースロー、マイケル・ジョーダン。ドリブル、レイアップ、ケビン・デュラント。ケビン・デュラント？ジャンプシュート。これが入らんくなってません？マジで。俺得意やったけど。オップジャンプシュート、カーリー。カーリーはね、手首がキュッてなるよね。キュッて。手首で。こんな感じでございます。何も買ってないからね、あんまり。まだちょっとVC の無駄遣いはしてないです。なんかいろいろ取れると思うんですけどね。まあ大好きなマイケル・ジョーダンのあれだけ積んでますけど。つれえな。でも、メッセージ見とこう。ちょっと自分をモチベーション上げよう。確かにマーベリックスは負けたが、ジュニアのパフォーマンスすごかった。意外だったよ、ジュニア。前回の勝利から勢いに乗ると言ったのに、この結果かよ。ジュニアが一人で全部やれると思ってる奴らは何なんだ？サポートが必要なんだよ。50点だ。見たか？まさにジュニアの、ジュニア先生だな。時計買おうかなって思ったら、ジュニアのやつ見たんだけど、誰かティソ持ってる人いる？買うべき？だそうです。これサムネにしてもいいよ。パパしか連絡くれへんし。友達少ねえな。よし、ニックス戦行くぞ。気を取り直して。
Now vote for your favorite play. And if you want a chance to have one of your highlights featured on 2K TV,
何これ？わからんけど適当に全部押そう。全部押した。全部押したら 100VC もらえた。おイエーイ言ってますわ。さあ、ニック戦。さあ、しっかりここは勝っていきたいけども、レギュラーでない僕はマシマシはニックスといえばユーイングって言ってるのがもうおっさんだよ。
Seen some head coaching changes, Greg. We're early in the season. How long does it take to fully implement, do you think, a new system with a new coach?
You know, it's a tough question, Kevin.
守備だじゃねえわ、バカ。お前が決めてないから守備なんだ。
Or complicated the system is. But all things being equal, the experienced teams often learn faster because they just understand the game better. Just doing the job on the back.
The offensive rebound. Foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance.
相変わらずダメだな、おい。
You forget about the size of Willie Cauley-Stein because of the way he moves out on the floor. Great job of drawing a foul in the paint.
オーナースペシャリ賞ついてねえしな。そりゃそうだな。
Making a change here. Finney Smith's checked in. Here's Ntilikina. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game.
ちょ。簡単に生かされても。はい。はい。それはしゃあない。もうドンチッチやったら。打って。
And he's got a good handle, excellent body control. Doncic is a threat to pull up from anywhere.
Ntilikina kicks to Portis. Pass to Ntilikina. 5 on the clock. And the rejection by Cauley-Stein.
Don't want to be careless around Cauley-Stein. That's when he rises up and blocks shots away. That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Powell, he's jacked in for positions. And Curry subbed in for LukaDoncic.
この試合も活躍したい。
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
With the teardrop, he lays it in.
Always fun to look at. Not
この試合終わったらとりあえずレイカーズに申し込もうかな。断られないかな。
Down low. Dallas moving the ball around. Here's Junior.
強引すぎた。
The shooting numbers just
強引すぎました。
in the quarter.
Ntilikina passes to Gibson. That shot misses.
はい。
That's
は
the
い。
kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
And the dunk by Powell.
ナイス。
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
will not find a higher percentage opportunity than
今
that.
スイッチでもよかったんじゃない？
Winners guarded by Kerr. Portis trying to free himself. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a
お、
3-point
そうですね。ポルジニックスですよね。ニックスから獲得しましたもんね。
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Mavericks leading by 6. To the inside. Here's Junior. Great
なんで
defense
これ
from
が
Gibson.
これが入らんの？どうしたら入るの？教えて。
Passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Finney Smith passes to Kerr. 3-pointer. And it's Junior missing.
入らんな。
Rare to see any player have this much of a struggle from the field. To still have the lead shows how
手を
resilient
も
they
みも
are
みし合って
as
る。
a
手をもみ
collective
も
team.
み。もみもみ。はい。
Now here's Cauley Stein. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about
二人帰ってきてんもん
6.5
な。
points a game.
いいよな。
And Bones, he's got a 7-foot span. Certainly the
よ
defensive
し。
potential is
守
there
るよ。
for Frank Ntilikina.
Well, the questions have always been about the other end and whether or not Frank can find a way to score more efficiently on
スイ
a
ッチしてるよ。
nightly
スイッチしてるよ。頼む
basis.
よ。
Still young and still some room to grow.
Well, Greg Kia has had a long relationship with the NBA. And they'll be continuing that with Junior signing on as a spokesperson for the company.
And I remember when it was
Okay.
LeBron doing Kia commercials. Kia is trying to sign the next big thing from the NBA.
4度目の正直。おお。
It's good from long range.
4度目やったっけ？ 5度目やったっ
All-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart,
け？ポル
the
ち
other
ゃん。
one playing selfless.
あ、誰が可愛い？誰が可愛い？
Serve it up.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're
わからん
defending
わ。
obviously
可愛い
comfortable
子が
shooting
わからんわ。
in
近
their
くない
own
わ。
building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow in closing out
Yes.
the shooters and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a
Oh.
tough way to win on the road.
どうしたどうしたどうした？
Through the contact and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the
こ
free
んな
throw
簡
line.
単な感じで？
And Bones, when you look at RJ Barrett, what's the next step in his game?
So if the next stage offensively, GA, is that he's got better shot selection overall and a bit more consistency from the three-point line, then it's about setting a tone and taking on the defensive challenge every night. That's what a good leader can do, and this team is looking for one. Barrett, just one of those guys who you can see the competitive drive that he has. He's a hungry player, he's young, and there's no doubt he's going to get better.
It's Barrett on the wing.
簡単に
Open is
簡単に
Gibson.
ちょっ
And
と
the gap's good off the glass.
やっぱりディフェンスっていう言葉知ってる？
Well, he's a pass-first point guard.
Hey.
Ntilikina with a nice play there.
Cauley Stein's shot is
やっ
good.
ぱりディフェンスっていう
Playing
言葉わからん
intensity
のかな？
right off the opening tip,
守備っていう。
especially on the offensive
know.
end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Passes to Ntilikina. Gibson against Cauley Stein. Just 4 to shoot. They grab their own miss. Another shot. And foul on the
仕事は
shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw
守備
line.
だ。
It's going to go on Willie Cauley Stein.
Commend the physical play of Taj Gibson. He brings that
いいいい。
hey, when he's shooting, he's
取り返
skilled
そう
at drawing contact.
頑張れ。
And the big man, Taj Gibson, a
入っちゃった。
tough, defensive-minded veteran.
はい。
such a huge part of
早い
the
って
foundation
返す
really of those teams in Chicago when he was playing alongside Joakim Noah. One of those glue guys who's willing to take on any assignment.
And Gibson over to help to the left wing. Here's Finney Smith.
上手上手。そう、セスめっちゃ狙われてる。もうほんまに守備ザルみたいになってます。スイッチしようか。オーマイガーッと。
51 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Cauley Stein trying to free himself up. It's in the bucket for his fourth field goal. Shooting at a 4 of 9 clip.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's Ntilikina. Shoots over Cobb. Ntilikina can't hit.
Oh, a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it.
And Junior throws it down. And the Player of the Week winners being announced recently, and Junior Greg taking the honors for the first time in his career.
And it's no surprise as Junior was simply magnificent.
抜かれた一撃で終わるよ、この陣は。
Victories and he gets some well-deserved recognition.
Pass to Barrett. And good work on the boards. They pick up the
やっぱり
second
ディフェン
chance
スが
points.
俺もザ
Got
ル。
8 points.
Well, the hustle from RJ on the offensive end was tremendous.
And so it's Dallas.
Yes.
Holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get. Recently, we had a chance to speak with RJ Barrett about what.
I hate losing, but at the end of the day, it's part of the game.
あ、当てれこすんの忘れ
A
た。
guy who's accustomed to winning, at least as an amateur grade.
I mean, he won a championship in high school, could have won one in his only year of college. He's going to be a driving force for the organization to get better.
And so far, through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And quite a position here for the Mavericks to be in. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
On the court for the Mavericks, they've got Junior. Dwight Powell is out there with Willie Cauley-Stein. Then there's Cobb.
やられた
And
い
Smith in at the 3 slot.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking
Hey.
for it.
Some nice passing here by Dallas. Junior the
Hey.
pass to Finney Smith.
はい。
Lets the 3 fly, and Cobb gets it to go.
Well, Cobb right now hitting from range. He's practically
アシスト
unguardable.
パスはいいね、もう。ディフェンス
Inside,
あ、
Barrett.
抜かれた。
And Barrett slams it in.
タイムアウトや。
Love that dish down.
下げられる。
Dallas calls timeout. A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot
下
of
げ
players
られ
who I
る。
think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
やべ、
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope
やべ、喋ってた携帯の充電が切れ
the
た。
kind of impact that some of these guys are, but look at the Grizzlies. I think they got 2 terrific ones. Ja Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some
Hey,
people
cool.
with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of
Okay.
players that I think when you combine
もう
athleticism
プレイブックに載ってるよう
and
なプレイやったね、
skill
今。
with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game.
Kleba against Randall. Dishes to Peyton. Porzingis with the steal.
ちょうだい。
Outside Hardaway.
お、ナイスバスケさん。
And now it's a
あれやね。
12-point Maverick
呪縛から解放されたわけよね。 負け呪縛から。ただね、VC ね、持ってね、リュック買うから悪いんだ。リュックの呪縛です。
Here's Robinson.
Oh my God.
Second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
They are just killing
Shut.
them on the interior.
Dallas leading by 10. And the basket is good. And he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Doncic is checked in for Dallas. The Mavericks have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well.
One thing you know about Junior is while he's on the floor, he's going to play with his father in mind, who was a very good player. But Junior
very good player.
His late father's legacy every time he laces him up.
Hi.
Well, it's one thing to play good defense, but then to alter the shot and get the rebound, that's a good day's work.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Porzingis with the block. And here we go. Fast break. Junior's got it.
Hey, sa
su ga. 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. The Mavericks have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
So it's Nilikina who brings up the ball for New York. It's an 18-point game. To halt the run, and the Knicks miss again.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of.
なんでお前一緒のとこおるん？はい。
Here's Kleba, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Mavericks lead by 20.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
New York
タイムアウトです。
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just the momentum and have a
せっかく入れた
team to settle
こう
down.
コーラの炭酸が抜けてる。美味しくない。もう何しとんの？
Last touch by Hardaway.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
And he's all over that shot, has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Here's Nilikina. Randall finds Peyton. Shot clock at 5. A 3-ball. Nilikina's got his second basket of the night.
I like the decision to just rise up and fire. Nilikina showing a confident play there.
Bounce pass, Kleba. To the middle. Here's Junior.
え
Doesn't go for him. Great D
入
that
らない
time
の
from
今
Peyton.
の。
Knicks trail by 17. Over in the corner, Harkless.
ハーダウェイジュニアってこれティム・ハーダウェイの息子ってことだよね。 最近の選手全然分からへんねんけど。だよね。ハーダウェイジュニアだからそうだよね。
Doncic with it. Now Peyton defending.
選手だったよ。もしティム・ハーダウェイの息子なんだった
Outside
ら。
Hardaway.
はい。父ちゃんはいい選手。
Porzingis passes to Junior. And Junior throws it down.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
かっこいいシュートやったのに多分
And
待
Greg,
っ
you
てた
play
ら。
with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a
はい
that's a very interesting.
あ、やっぱりそうなんだ。ね、ティム・ハーダウェイの息子ってことですよね。これちなみに言うと、このニックスにいるロビンソンはで、あれ提督の息子こいつ、この走っとるやつ。のそ走っとるやつ。
Never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them.
Oh my god.
And if you're not taking things personally, you
今もこのテイクオーバーついてる。
you may come in front of.
Good advice.
はい
Pass to Doncic.
なんでやねん。なんか今
Dallas
の。
moving it around.
おい、どいてくれ。邪魔してやる。遊んでる場合じゃない。やばい。こらえる。
Out left to the wing. The wide open look here for Porzingis. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Porzingis has got 4 this quarter.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult one.
Pass to Nilikina.
こいつ、この23番。
Kicks it to Peyton.
止めて。遅えやろうが。
Here's Robinson, and Robinson throws it down.
Mitchell Robinson, one of those guys who could be blocking out, but it's just not enough with that length.
Hey!
Porzingis passes to Junior, and Junior throws it down.
はい、ケビンお疲れ。こんにちは。
Can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just
い
seeking
や
out
ー、懐かしいな。ロビンソンの息子やったら嬉しい
weaknesses
の
and
に。
then exploiting it.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Junior really making a difference here.
Well, I hope this one is not.
ビーンと。
And through one half, it hasn't
ちょっと
even
今
been
さ、
close.
タイムだよね。
Mavericks on top, leading by 17. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
わからんな。さあ、後半戦も頑張ろう。
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though.
デビッド・ロビンソン・ジュニアっていうのがいるな。
It probably has to happen quickly. You look at Junior in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yo, watch him! Oh, right here!
Now, here's
Hey.
Junior.
Up.
Not a lot of room. And here's the fast break. Barrett leading the way.
あかん、そんなことしてたら俺も。そしてまだ30点も取れてない。
Heads up play there from RJ.
Dallas leading by 16.
なんか家の近所に
RJ Barrett
うー
could be
言っ
the
てる。
best player to come out of Canada. Now that's some high praise because I had many years battling against one
俺のこと
Steve
捕まえに
Nash,
来た。
but RJ Barrett has a
悪いことしてない
high,
けど。
high ceiling.
And Barrett's father playing for the Canadian national team as well as playing overseas. And Brent, as you know, his mother, a nationally ranked sprinter.
Yeah, an unbelievable family DNA and lineage around a multitude of sports, and it really helps to be a generalist rather than a specialist. Couldn't ask for a better
Okay.
pedigree for one RJ Barrett.
Now, here's Junior. Defense right on him. Off with the layup. From past
どう
the
したっす
arc.
かどうしたっすかどうしたっすか俺のこと捕まえに来たやっぱり。
The kind of day you
う
expect in terms
ー
of
つってたけ
shooting
ど今。
basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Kleba kicks to
早い
Junior.
ってパスが。はい。
Passes it to Porzingis. And he gets the
今の入れよう
Two
よ。
free throws coming up.
オルちゃんがなんかすげえ機敏な動きしたのに。ボルジン、
And the
デ
first one at the line is good. Cauley Stein
Doncic.
is checked in for Maxi
Ah.
Kleba.
ィフェンスのおっさん。あいつはディフェンスと豪快なダンクするおっさんや。
And both free throws good for Porzingis. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So
スイッ
you've
チ
had
ね
a very
スイッ
unique
チね
view of
こんな
being
でっ
in
かい
that
人スイッチ
position
すんのこれ
in two different settings.
Yeah, I mean, two very different
Hey.
cities, but really each beautiful in its own way.
えい
The New York draft,
Hey,
obviously coming
これ
out
ちゃ
of
ん
college, that was like a dream
これちゃんどんちゃん
play for Pat Riley, and
師匠ちゃん
get the
あれ
opportunity to go and be
Hey.
a part of a brand new team in a new country.
うい入った
was
よかった
also a really cool
Ooh.
experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver. I miss
And
going
Seattle,
to
right? Let's get back in
and
both those
Seattle.
cities.
Exactly. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you.
くそ
Last season, during the hiatus, the Knicks
今のは
did a
辛い
retrospective of Linsanity. You remember that
どんちゃん
stretch in 2012?
どんちゃんパ
Jeremy
ス
Lin took the
はい
league
パ
by
ス
storm.
これちゃんパ
He said he was
ス
floored to be recognized in such a fashion. For New Yorkers who are going through so much,
はい、どうぞ。
there's a chance to reminisce about some
どうぞ、こっ
pleasant
ち。
surprises. Guys,
Great, David. Thank you. He gets it in there.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Pass to Barrett. Shoots over Doncic. It's
Look at
rebounded
this.
by Dallas. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. And that game will kick off a 4-game homestand. In the corner, it's Junior. The
入らん
three-pointer
か。
no good. Knicks trail by 20.
踊れ。
Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, inside, Barrett fighting twice as hard, working through that contact and trying to get a shot off.
The Knicks have had 7 opportunities.
さて、予定ではこのニックス戦終わりましたらですね、だいたい2時間ぐらいの配信になりますので、一旦終了はさせていただきたいと思っております。ぜひ今の間にチャンネル登録、高評価、そして、俺来たぜ、私来たぜっていうコメントをぜひ残していただいたら嬉しいでございます。
The tray and Cobb the bucket on the assist by Junior. Cobb's got 6.
なんかワンちゃんがウォーウォー言ってる。うちはもうなんかいろんな音が出るの。ウォーウォーっつって。
Now Smith.
スイッチしません。スイッチしたらあかん気がする。よ
Dish to Barrett. 13 feet away.
し。あ、取りたかった今の。リバウンド1個稼ぎたかった。
22. Junior with it. Picked up by Barrett. Curry.
カーリ
Wide open.
カーリースリーポイント決めてなんぼでしょうが、頑張って。 速攻されたやんか。パック負けました。まだ自爆解けてないやん、バスケさん。
Here's Junior. Coley Stein trying to free himself up. And he knocks it down. Good looking three there from Junior.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages
勘弁してくれ。
from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it
Oh,
and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
うわ、うまいね。後ろに目ついてんのか、あいつ。
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Junior the pass to Powell, and he gets it to go. He's got 6.
Excellent play. Just adding
あと2
fuel
か。
to the
あ
fire.
ちょっと今回はきっちり取っておきたいな。アシスト10。なんやろなんやろなんやなんやなんやなんやろあいつの動き。ついていけてね。
That's a foul. Called on Dwight Powell.
パワーや。
And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Peyton, he's checked in for Dennis Smith. And Dallas with a change here, too. Porzingis has checked in.
あ、ポルちゃんが下がる。あ、ポルちゃんが入ったのか。入ったのか。
Barrett, wide open, he fires. Buries the long-range jumper.
始まってすぐ打ってきたであいつ。はい。
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see
Oh,
now
yeah.
if he can get going.
And Junior might
Oh,
feel
yeah.
like a senior right now. The confidence just growing.
来い来い来い来
Peyton
い。
outside. Winners, guarded by Curry. Coley Stein grabs the board. Mavericks leading by 22. Here's Cobb.
お、強引いったね。いったね。いったね。ナイス。
Cobb's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And after really leaning on that three-point
は
shot
い、
in the
次
first
は
half, seeming
お
like
フ
they
ァン
are
獲
just
得。
getting away
あ
from
りがとう、
it
ファン。
in the second. More coming from the interior.
Winners. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries.
いいもん、そんな。ほっとけほっとけ。
62% so far.
Feels like the other 4 guys have
ポルちゃんゆっくりやな、
disappeared
戻り
at
が。
this point. He wants to be
はい
the one to get them back.
Cobb kicks to Curry.
そっちドライブしたい。
Porzingis against Portis.
そっちドライブしたい。
Over to the left wing. Here's Junior. Another three for Dallas.
Man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
スリーポイントの成功率 44% っ
And
て
Barrett
低いな。
now top of the key.
あ、
That's
簡
it.
単にやられ
Coming
ちゃ
off
っ
an
た。
assist from Peyton. Peyton's got 3 assists tonight.
Quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
こちゃん一本決めよう。
Porzingis is doubled. Cobb dishes to Junior. And Junior throws it down.
Putting the ball down on the deck with purpose as Junior takes it strong.
あと
to the
1ア
hoop.
シスト欲しい。
Peyton kicks to Portis. Winners.
う
Guarded by
ん、
Kerr.
下げられるか、まあ、あ、大丈夫
And
か、
he's
こ
got
の
a
時
free
間で
throw
下げら
coming
れ
up
る
as
か。
well.
下げられてる、やっぱり。その代わり第4クォーター出れてる。これは確実に取りたい。ダボダボ取りたい、ダボダボ。
And here is Peyton.
リールも1個ぐらい稼ぎたいと思って畑に行ったらファール取られるねんな、きっと。
Peyton outside.
やられた。
Three-pointer. It's rebounded
とか
by
ターンズしてく
Dallas.
れて。
Porzingis has got 4 rebounds in this game.
はい。
On the floor right now for the Mavericks. Hardaway
入れてくれんと、それをアシストにならんやん
Junior's
か。
out there with Doncic. And it's Cauley Stein in at center.
You can't be too physical with
日本
Cauley
入らん
Stein.
の
He
か
never
い。
backs down from the contact.
Game continues to evolve, Greg. Any changes in particular that you do
1
not
本は決めなよ。
That's a great question. You know, I'd
Yes, yes,
like
yes,
to
yes.
see the replay review streamlined a little bit better. I wouldn't mind a touch more physicality being allowed in the game, but as much as we tend to complain, the one thing I have learned,
パシーンと当たりなさい、今のは。パシーンって。
we always complain. I don't care what the era is. Nobody's ever truly
こちゃ
happy. And, oh, that was
やったポルちゃんのおかげでダボダボや。
And really nice work from Junior there, showing off his ability to size up the defense, then make the right decision.
Peyton outside. Feeds to Randall. Down the stretch of last season, Greg, we saw some teams resting healthy players, even ones out of the playoff hunt, and they got fined. But is the amount, which I think is about 25,000, is that enough to discourage that?
なんだそら。
You know, I don't think it is. Not when
そ
team
してファール。
revenues are measured in the
なんじゃそら。
millions. You
いらん
gotta
こと
do
した。
more to keep them honest, but by the same token, you know, if I got 100, 200 million invested in it,
おいおいおいおいおい。
my investment.
くっついておいたの。
If I can rest them here or there and prolong
スイッ
their
チしてるよ。
career,
スイッチしてるよ。
I think my organization's all the better
打
for
た
it.
せねえよ。
Maxi Kleba, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Shot clock at 6. There's the pass to Randall. It's
いや、ポルジね、ほんと
Porzingis.
ね、意外にね、ポンポンポンってスリーポイント入れよるんでね、必須。
Junior with it. Now Peyton
はい。
defending.
あ、俺、こいつのことあんま信用してない、まだ。
Kleba
チームメイト
against
として。
Barrett. Out to the right wing. Here's Junior.
ナイス、ナイスリバ。
Here's Porzingis.
うい、強い。
Touch off the glass.
強
Porzingis
い。
has got 11 points here in just the second half.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but
ただ僕
it's
もミーハーなん
important
で
to a
ね
team、showing up here,
すぐね、
running
レイカーズに
plays
移動
that
しようと
turn
思っ
into
てます。
scores.
And that one drops.
And it just seems when Doncic turns it on, it's a sight to see. Incredible at scoring in a variety of ways.
Peyton kicks to Harkless. Pass to Randall. Randall
Thank you.
can't get that one to
Kevin,
fall.
thank you.
Dallas has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5
Ui.
three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
And trying more and more to utilize the three-pointer, it's a good idea. That's his
あ、
second
ケビン
three
ね、
of
で
the
もね、
game.
ツイッターなんか
One
う
in
ま
each
く
half.、
LINE で送って。LINE ちゃんで。LINE で送れる？
Now here's Harkless. He's guarded closely. He
ちょっとい
kicks
て、
it
ちょ
to
いて。
Barrett.
ちょっといて。
From deep three-point range.
おう。
And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. So New York going with almost an entire new group.
よし。あ、まだ出たよ。21秒で俺が何できるんだ？わからんけど、ちょっと頑張る。
Here's Payton.
はいよ。待っております。
Looking to get back on track here.
ディフェンスを崩されただけかよ。じゃあ1本ぐらい沈めるで、俺も。
Junior with it.
どうだ？
Junior throws it down.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very,
意地悪
very
しちゃう。
decisive
ちょっ
victory
と待って
for
待っ
the
て。
club
ダメ
tonight.
だよ。
So we see the Mavericks taking the win here.
レディ
Come
ー
to
確
the
か
opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
よいしょ。
They don't need home cooking.
難なく勝ちましたよ。
Home, I mean, Kevin,
ウィ
just a
ーン。
masterful
あ、今
performance.
回でもそう言ってないの、ポイン
And
ト。
that'll do it, folks. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you later.
1342。うん。なるほど。よし。さあ。あ、スターターにならないと。スターターになれていません。ちょっと待って待って。そんなん言われたら俺のスタッツ見るで、ほんまに。シーズン。1試合で平均40ポイントやぞ。1.2 リバウンド。俺、ポイントガードやぞ、お前。アシスト 8.1。アシストもうちょっと頑張りたいな。アシストもうちょっとやな。見てみろや。プレイ時間。プレイ時間24分やぞ。コブより上がってるぞ、俺の方が。さすが。ミシガンステイト。俺の方がいいんだ。故障者見とこう。うん、たまにとんでもないやつが故障しとるからな。あ、デローザン。右手骨折してる俺の大好きなデローザン。20の時はな、一緒にな、デローザンと俺のコンビプレイでレイカース暴れ回ったからな。お、ジョキッチまで。深刻な右足首捻挫でした。あららららら。パウンズまで。みんないい選手、みんなこの辺、どうしちゃったん？もうちょっとやべえじゃん。軽傷は大した。お、なんか、20もそうやねんけど、アービングめっちゃ怪我してるイメージやな、ずっと。あらまた、ちょっと有名どころが皆さん、怪我してるね。どうですか？はい、わかりました。リーグリーダー。見て、今1位。見て。当然ながら。リーグリーダー。レブロンよりも上。ブッカーがここに来る。なんで？ブッカーってそんないい選手やったっけ？まあいい選手ぐらいしか覚えてない。はい、ありがとうございました。一応2時間、超えてきましたので、ここで、終えたいと思います。引き続き、配信の方はマイキャリアを中心にやらせていただいてですね、なんかトレード行くのもですね、見てください。スターターにならないとトレードしてもらえないみたいなんで、まずはマブスで、レギュラーポジションを取るというところを続けていきたいなと思いますので、今後とも配信の方よろしくお願いいたします。高評価やチャンネル登録、ぜひお待ちしております。せいちゃんさん、ケビン君、バスケさん、本当に何回もコメント書いていただいて本当にいつもありがとうございます。引き続き頑張りますので今後も応援してください。あとラテちゃんも来てくれたのかな今日もね、ラテちゃんも来てくれました。ということで、今後もよろしくお願いします。それでは配信終了させていただきます。ありがとうございます。じゃあね、バイバーイ。